Yo, what's going on guys, it's me Saucy and welcome back to another Star Wars fanfiction. In today's fanfiction, I will be answering the question, what if Anakin or Vader didn't die in Return of the Jedi? Before the video starts, please comment down below any fanfiction ideas you would like to see me make, and also let me know if you want to see a part 2 to this fanfiction. Without further ado, let's get right into the fanfiction. What if Vader didn't die in Return of the Jedi? Well, to begin with, Vader would be in enormous pain due to the fact that in the process of killing the Emperor, he sustained heavy damage. The Force lightning that Palpatine was shooting out of his hands had made contact with Anakin's suit, which was very vulnerable to Force lightning. This suit was also the only thing keeping Vader alive. After Vader had just killed Palpatine, he would ask Luke to take off his mask so that he could see his son with his own eyes, just like he does in the movie. However, Luke knew that if he were to take off the mask, it would kill his father, so he told his father that you can see me with your own eyes once you are safe and have been healed. Luke then quickly took Vader to the nearest medical station to help repair the damage that he sustained. Although Vader was heavily injured, he was able to survive after the medical droid made a few adjustments to his suit. Finally, Vader survived, and when he was done with the medical droid, he called Luke. And because the mask he wore no longer blocked his eyes, he was able to see Luke with his own eyes for the first time in his life. Now it was time to go home back to Leia and the others. But how was Leia going to receive Vader? Even though Vader turned to the light side of the Force, the actions that he committed in the past are close to unforgivable. Luke may have forgave Vader, but who knows if Leia will too. Vader and Luke make their way to Endor and are prepared to meet with the rest of the rebels and friends. As Luke leaves his ship and makes his way towards the trees of Endor, he is filled with excitement and happiness. Vader, on the other hand, was a bit worried because he had no idea how he was going to be received by Leia and the others. Luke makes his way to his friends, and as soon as they make eye contact, his friends Leia, Han, the Ewoks, and the rebels all jump and scream in happiness. They are so happy Luke made it out alive and are ecstatic. Luke is filled with joy after seeing his friends, but remembers that he needs to tell Leia about Vader. So after celebrating for a few minutes, Luke approaches Leia and asks her if they can talk privately. She agrees, so it was now time for Luke to tell Leia about their father. Vader was still waiting back on the ship because of how nervous he was. Luke tells Leia that he defeated the Emperor and that he defeated Vader. Leia was filled with happiness and was so happy for what Luke had done. Then Luke proceeds to tell Leia that he defeated Darth Vader, and in return their father had come back to them. Vader had not been killed, but had been turned to the light side of the Force and is now Anakin Skywalker as he once was a long time before. Our father is back, says Luke. Leia is not able to comprehend what had just happened. She doesn't think she will ever be able to forgive Vader because of his actions. He killed millions of innocent lives and destroyed her home planet of Alderaan. How can you ever forgive that? Leia tells Luke, how can I ever forgive him after the things he had done? Luke then says that he has changed and is now a different person. He is a good person now. Leia then walks off back to where the celebration is happening to get her mind off of this. However, as she turns her back to Luke, Vader is standing right there. She can't believe it. Leia walks up to Vader and slaps him in the face and calls him a monster. Luke then tries to hold Leia back. She doesn't want to see Vader's face ever again. Vader is saddened knowing that he had failed everyone he ever knew, including his own kids. He had failed his master Obi-Wan. He had failed the love of his life Padme. He had failed his mother, his kids, and so many others. Vader always felt depressed, thinking about the fact that he would never be forgiven for his actions. But at the back of his head, he also knew that he deserved this. As the years passed, Vader and Luke together went on several missions, stopping secret Sith and dark side users all across the galaxy. They would end up accomplishing a lot of things together as father and son. Vader would end up telling Luke all the stories about his mother Padme and his time in the Clone Wars. He would also talk about his master Obi-Wan and so much more. He would also end up training Luke and teaching Luke about all aspects of the Force. Vader even taught Luke the dark side of the Force, only for the purpose of mastering and understanding all aspects of the Force. Vader had known what it was like to be consumed by the dark side, so he made sure the same thing would not happen to Luke as he trained him. Luke then became the strongest Jedi ever known. He would become the strongest Jedi and Force user in the history of all Force users. He was unstoppable. So yeah guys, what did you think about this fanfiction? Make sure to leave your thoughts down below. I would like to make a part 2 to this fanfiction, so if you guys want to see that, let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like the video and comment any video ideas or fanfictions you would like to see me make on the channel. If you could also subscribe, it would help the channel out a lot. Thank you guys, have a great day, and may the Force be with you.